wallet, found it on, but within concrete canyons, it falls. Warlords, tyrants, dictators, czars, throne rooms sculpted out of gore. Bodies piled up as innocents are slain. But if they're free to kill, the beast is free to prey upon the animals of the supposed food chain. From the secret cave, about to make his claim. It's your fault, so don't you cry when the monster comes. Need you alive. You fear the dark, don't do the crime, 'cause you won't get a chance to walk into the light. Your bloody hands are your demise. Your sins are grace, so say your goodbyes. Won't be joining the body's light. You won't get a chance to walk into the light. A regular at a beach, where regulations at its least, wrecking its knee. Recreation at its finest, when the finest just right out of reach. He's wrecking the scene, and under his toe he feels something crawling up under his feet. He's pulled underneath, waiting to cry it out, but somehow he's able to breathe. The beast, the metamorphosis. That's when the call begins. At the dead of night, with no single strike, but he know he won't protest. 'Cause when gangs spray all the hostages and they break the floor red. If they cross hands, say the crucifix of a god with another head. Now they're dead. It's your own fault, so don't you cry when the monster comes. Need you alive. You feel the dark, don't do the crime, 'cause you won't get a chance to walk into the light. Your bloody hands are your demise. Your sins are grace, so say your goodbyes. Won't be joining the body's light. You won't get a chance to walk into the light.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Well, sorry I was a little bit behind today. I like 20 minutes before I wanted to start the stream, I hear like a dripping coming from my AC unit, and there's just like fucking water coming from my ceiling. So yeah. That kind of threw me off. So there might be a time in like an hour and a half that I just have to mute my mic for a minute or two while I talk to an AC tech when they come over. But good morning, everybody. Good morning, Nerd, Dez, Cyrus, Kyle, Lunar, Shintu, Skywalker, Stringbean, Milf Dog. Good morning, everybody. R.I.P. Nick Ceiling. Yeah, I mean, it like wasn't coming out of my ceiling, but it was like coming out of the pipe that like feeds into the AC unit. Like it was just like running from like the pipe. So I don't know. Something's not right. You know what I mean? It stopped since I turned the AC unit off, and it stopped since. But yeah, no, something's wrong. Good morning, Uncle Jerry, TNT. Yeah. So yeah, that kind of fucked me all up. But hey, good morning. I wanted to get into as much as the MamaMax stuff as I could. I figured we'd watch the Nicholas Diorio video on it because I feel like it's the most like encompassing in like the shortest amount of time. It's still an hour and 10 minutes, so it's a lot. But yeah, so MamaMax is a fucking fraudster. Man, I know he was like a big YouTuber before all this, or like people really liked his style of stuff, but I think I've seen one or two videos and they're just so extra. So yeah. Let me, because I don't like to run over my time of talking. I know people are here to see content. We're here for the content. Sorry, everybody. I'm a little bit behind today. Nicholas Diorio put together a very, very good video. You can see his YouTube here. Go subscribe. It's very good.
Diorio. Before we get started today, I'm going to be clear and concise about what this video will prove. Today, you're going to see undeniable evidence that MamaMax is a complete and total fraud. He is a content creator who claims his platform exists to empower abuse survivors. And the reality is, MamaMax is a liar. His actions in the past and present paint a far more sinister picture. Right off the bat, this video does contain clips of the leaked recording between myself, MamaMax, and Mutahar of Some Ordinary Gamers. If Max has an issue with how he is portrayed in this video, I consent to the full call being released. I am not afraid. In the event where Max tries to bully me with threats of getting my channel banned, this video removed, or anything else through use of YouTube contacts, which he has done to content creators who have exposed him recently, I will not hesitate to drop our full, uncut recording for the entire internet to see. I will not be silenced, and you will get everything that's coming to you.
Max is supposed to be the one bringing the story across to everyone. And yes, if in the case that everything is actually...
Why is it my job? Yeah, why are you putting it all on me? Like,
because it's your case!
One bringing it. Why?
Yeah, imagine trying to do like a whole expose on a predator and being like, why is it my job to bring forth evidence? Motherfucker, what? What are you talking about, bruh? What are you talking about? It's like you're the number one guy that should be bringing this stuff.
Absolutely, I am the first one.
Okay, a few months ago, the YouTuber named MamaMax asked me to react to his content and promote the massive investigation he was about to release. Max Striker claimed to be exposing a depraved individual who used social media to lure society's most vulnerable into compromising situations. Cameron Gerard Davis has been accused of masquerading as...
This is the guy. This is the guy. Zippy and Mech were calling him Blackula, which is very funny. But yeah, this is Gerard Camden Davis or whatever. There's the problem, dude. Max fucked this so bad. He like if this is like a real case, man, did he fuck it up so bad. Hey, Spiral, good to see you.
Mythical creatures such as werewolves and vampires in the hopes to lure children. And that's just the tip of the iceberg, is what I would have said if Max's videos on the subject weren't terrible.
Today we're going to be talking about a YouTuber that's been going really wacky wild as of late.
This video is going to be on a more serious topic. I'm sure most of you know who a creator by the name of MamaMax is and the controversy currently surrounding them.
It was probably me and Nick, and that was about it. You're going to see as this goes further, these guys are serious here.
You know what's really fucked up is when Tommy C is like an arbiter of truth in the situation. The guy on the Lolcow podcast that like his job is to wow.
Like he really believes in his hero.
Then you made the third video, which was calling out Moist Critical for not covering the story after you DM'd him like a spug a bunch of times.
Yeah, so here, you want me to talk about it a little bit? That rubbed me the wrong way. I spent 12 days not doing anything online in bed, and during that time, apparently...
I really like that what Nicholas Diorio did here. His editing, like the ridiculous over-the-top editing with all the glitches and like adding the subliminal, like you can like tab through. Hold on. You can like tab through and see things that he left. I think I swear I saw something you can tab through. But just like a touch to because how crazy MamaMax's fucking editing was. We are really cringe. Yeah. So things like that, just like you can only see in like certain frames.
Doing
Very
anything
nice.
online in bed, and during that time, apparently it changed his whole framing of the video in order to make it like a Trojan horse of cancel critical because he didn't respond to my messages and ghosted me.
Yes, he did, Courtney. Yes, he did.
Watching this like that.
You provided evidence that was some girl's testimony, and 4 girls, if not 5, came out with their testimony against you.
What I'm saying is the burden of proof is on them and they didn't provide any.
And it just seems like a dramatized, embellished story. And then this person's talking about it and just saying insane things.
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah, he did leave yours in there.
Movements. He thinks he's like actually the Punisher. So pathetic.
Oh, Milk Doll, you didn't know Penguinzo was going to be involved in this? Yeah, Charlie. Max was fucking super weird with Charlie and fucking tried to Trojan horse an expose video on Charlie when it was supposed to be like exposing the guy like that this is all surrounding. Just fucking stupid. Just really stupid.
X released 3 videos that provide essentially nothing in the form of evidence. The average person can't follow anything he's released so far, and more time was spent responding to critics than providing actionable proof that content creators could use to condemn Cameron Gerard Davis. In fact, after Max threatened me privately,
Your platform has the power to end the suffering of children, yet your silence has been both noticeable and disappointing. I believe in your ability to be more than just a commentator on drama. You have a potential to be a force for positive change, and I urge you to watch the attached video and use your voice for a cause that desperately needs it. Oh, brother.
for not reacting to his unwatchable video on my main YouTube channel, I cataloged my 10 hours of research publicly in the form of 2 live streams, and my results were astounding. All right, we're 2 hours in this. We're 2 hours in right now. Realistically, we're another hour and a half on top of our 4.5 hours in. So we're at like the 6-hour mark of understanding what's going on here. And I will point out to you.
Would I talk to Charlie if I had the chance? Of course.
Cameron Gerard Davis is done. And
I love
spoiler,
Charlie.
when we hit the 8-hour mark or the 10-hour mark, I don't know how far we're going to go.
Facts.
We're still not going to know. After 10 grueling hours investigating this vampire werewolf cult, I realized I've learned essentially nothing about Cameron Gerard Davis, the accused.
Huh. Yeah, I can do his Batman voice. Man, oh man, yeah. I forget that he's such a dork. God damn, he's such a cosplaying dork.
On March 18th, 2016.
Oh, there it is.
Spencer, a girl from Wiley, Texas, mysteriously disappeared, lured by the illusion of joining a supernatural family as a vampire on some random corner of the internet. She actually found herself ensnared in a dangerous cult led by a predator posing as a werewolf god.
Max Striker's evidence provides without a shadow of a doubt that this might just be a video of a black man roaring like a wolf with fake vampire teeth in his mouth.
Yeah, so there's no evidence. It's just God damn. This is MamaMax. Putting on his fucking Jigsaw voice.
Along with this compelling evidence, we also know details about his family, including his mother's name for some reason.
This video is for I would like to extend my most heartfelt apology that this is how you have to find all of this out. But the fact of the matter is, your son, Camden Gerard Davis, has been victimizing hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of mothers.
You started to like direct your chat to tell them to go reach out to the mom and to the brother to find out information about
That's very
Camden.
funny,
Is
Abora.
that's true, right?
I guess so.
You don't have any proof that they're even involved, right?
Correct. Thank you all for joining the stream and participating in this conversation.
Has he actually given any information? Because it just seems like he wants people to do the research themselves. Yeah. There's like a 3-minute video that covers everything, like start to finish, and it's all super, super muddy. Like listen, if this is a real thing, terrible thing. But it just doesn't seem real. Psycho Mantis with the 5. Thank you. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted, brother. I really appreciate you. 5 more nobodies. Thank you. Good morning. Man, thank you. Yeah, I just don't. I hate to like not believe victims of like sex abuse or something, but it just doesn't seem like this is it, you know?
We'll see you probably never again.
And when people asked why his serious allegations were so over-dramatized and hard to understand, this was his answer.
What even is this?
So,
That is a
MamaMax universe.
That is a great point. Yeah, because he had like 5 accusations of like being like a sex pest or like domestic violence, I think. I forget what the accusations were. Every accusation should be believed unless it's the ones against me, but no, but believe everyone else. Yeah. Yeah. You guys know he did a rap song? I meant to pull that up. You guys want to hear that really quick? I just don't know how you can do these kind of things and like try and take yourself serious. And he privated all of his videos, but he didn't private this rap song, which is fucking crazy to me that you wouldn't try and get rid of this. Sorry, I'm trying to find his channel. It's buried behind. Here it is. Okay. That song sucks. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. This is no Club Doom. This guy is supposed to be like a serious predator exposer. Uh-oh. So many people are leaving. He's privated everything, malicious user. I tried to find a bunch. I just didn't feel like digging through the Kiwi Farms thread. Oh yeah, bars. Uh-huh. Wow. God. Hold on, I want to do what Deadwing did. Yeah, we're gonna put on closed captions here. What the fuck is this? What is this? This guy wants to be Corpse Husband so badly. Yeah, and I don't even like Corpse Husband music, man. God damn. Subtitle error detected. This fucking not even the robot knows. Not even the robot knows. This is wow. That's enough. That is just enough. That is just enough. Oh yeah. And then this is the guy. It's a funny cutback. It's a funny cutback. Get off the stage, bozo. Yeah. Yeah. And then the hyper cut to come here, Rusty. Come here. Ugh, I jack you. And then we're back to this dork.
Was a cautionary tale that takes place in the dystopian.
Oh, his voice changer bugs me so much. Boy, oh boy, does it bug me.
Where child predators have seized global power, exploiting the digital landscape to entrench their rule. Rising from the ashes of a society that failed to protect its most vulnerable, the children emerged. A covert network of vigilantes inspired by the style of Hotline Miami. Once victims, they are now hunters of the monsters who hurt children. They form a structured rebellion, seeking to dismantle the predatory hierarchy.
Yeah, but that was before Nicholas DiOrio says what he needs to say. What the fuck are you on, brother? There's a nuclear holocaust, and the people that rise up are the children. We got to think about the children. Okay, so the children in the nuclear holocaust are going to rise up and beat the society. You got to think about the children.
I'm sure that helped everyone out. Max claims to be advising
Hey, Biff, good
protecting
morning. Good to
8
see you, brother.
known victims out of Cameron's hundreds of potential abuse survivors, and yet we know next to nothing about him or really them. You can hear some spoken word testimony on a separate YouTube channel that was created by Spencer. Who is Spencer, you ask? A survivor who is now living with MamaMax.
Yeah, that's another thing. the lead fucking chick that's come out. Not only is she living with MamaMax now, MamaMax is letting her run all the funds for the GoFundMe that has now been dropped. And it's a family friend. Ha. Something smells, and it ain't my upper lip.
I offered because it felt like the perfect storm. Like it felt like, okay, clearly this is happening for a reason. I figured if I can just document the prime subject of my documentary, then why not just have her live with me? And since she needed a home.
Don't worry, he's hoping Spencer will be fine.
Well, she needed a home. God damn. What is this? I really hope and pray that the diehard Max fans stay busy trying to spread his message and we are real because everything is crumbling beneath the project about Camden, the cult, and the Spencer survivor stories. Creators are calling Max a liar, scammer, clout chaser, cringy, manipulative, and even starting questioning the authenticity of the previous investigations. No shit. You guys, he would fake things in his investigations. Like he would make Discords. He would make fucking Discords to for B-roll and shit for his videos, all fake, bruh.
Financially independent soon.
Hold on. That just the way that ended. Keep fighting the good fight, Max. No one else is willing to, bruh. Jesus Christ. Tommy C rallied the group, dude. Tommy C fucking coming out on top in this one. I tell you what, Kevin.
That's not to say it's going to be permanent. I do want to get Spencer to become independent at some point. We're going to get all our medical stuff done, basically everything. Like, you need to learn how to drive. We're going to do that.
But for some reason, the strapping young...
How is this appropriate if you're with a victim of fucking CSA, bruh? What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Has anyone asked what Max means when he says he is contractually obligated to financially support Spencer? Yeah, he said that too, which is fucking weird.
Young roommates decided to post a 4-hour podcast. Unfortunately for the both of them, the biggest takeaway from that podcast is that Max himself is being
Hey, Tyler, good to see you,
investigated by the
brother.
FBI.
I literally got a card on my front fence from the FBI.
This motherfucker didn't get visited by the FBI.
No.
That shows how much more they care about my case than yours.
And Spencer potentially admitted to a crime.
Did you ever recruit?
Oh yeah, hear this. Yeah, listen to this, guys. Spencer just casually admitting to luring a child.
Yes. So my particular recruitment style, go on Whisper and post about, if you want to join a family dynamic, hit me up on Kick. There's one time he did have me lure a girl physically.
That sounds fucking illegal. I lured a girl physically.
We got an Uber and went and picked this girl up from 30 minutes away from us. And she was 13 or 14. And he kept trying to convince me to convince her to have sex with him. And I was like, no. Thankfully.
What the fuck are you talking about? What? Go to jail. Yeah. How the what? Oh yeah, just casually admitting to luring a 13-year-old. If this is real, yeah, she's it makes her just as bad. Yeah, she's a total God. And I don't know if any of this is real. It's hard to know if any of this is even real.
Your parents got her the next day.
What the fuck?
Me and Kayla are pretty sure.
Listen, Max
went over there and he her after I was with my foster parents.
When your victim is going to talk about something where they're potentially implicating themselves in a crime, I mean, I don't know what age they were at the time, but regardless, you should absolutely be seeking legal advice before you even think about bringing this up.
What?
Literally, what are you doing?
Why this was uploaded at all, I will not understand. If anything, they're creating a defamation case for the man they hope to put in prison. MamaMax has chose to make a schizophrenic ARG adventure instead of a detailed allegation video with supporting evidence, so he can help protect and support women who put their trust in him.
You do.
Jesus Christ. Oh my lord, oh my lord.
You understand. If you go to court, they can pull these live streams for court. You do know that, right?
We are not going to court, Xylee.
So what are you doing? Just hunting them down like a deer? Is that what we're doing?
Have you not been listening to the stream? So when we reached out to the lawyer, he told us it would not be beneficial to pursue a case against Camden Gerard Davis because he likely does not have substantial assets. So he recommended that we all go in person.
So you plan, okay, so you do plan to go to police, right?
Of course.
If you go to police and they say, okay, yay, we're going to go get him or whatever, I don't know, live in a dreamland, whatever you want to feel. Are you going?
Literally, Shiggy, I don't understand the point of wanting to dramatize something so serious. Like, nobody's gonna believe you, gang. Like, yeah. Like, if this is like a serious like pedophile grooming cult, and there's hundreds of minors as victims, why you would go about it in this way and not just go right to the police with all the evidence that you can compile is fucking beyond me. Totally beyond me. Just, he has such a ridiculous fucking savior's complex. MamaMax poisoned the case if there's even a drop of truth in the shit show. Yeah, this isn't something that will ever be pursued legally anymore. It's like totally just gone.
Going to court after that?
Oh yeah, he's never been to court either. Just never done it. Like with any of his investigations, never taken it any further than just making a video. So take that as you will. He'll also go on to admit that he wants everyone to take his videos as 99% fake, except when he shows a pedophile, like his face, like that's what's real. But everything else like needs to be assumed as fake, which is fucking crazy when you're in the line of work he's doing or what he's doing, you know?
I'm unsure about the entire process. I think that's the job of the district attorney, but the survivors would likely appear as witnesses.
What bothers me is your answer right there. You've been doing this for 5 years and you don't know how the process goes? How many people have you actually caught?
I've never been to court.
MamaMax claims to have hunted predators for years, but it is more than evident that he has no idea what he's doing, and now his past has begun to come under fire.
Well, I guess the question is like, the Nick's getting at is like, okay, so you want to enact this change. What do you hope is the eventual result of your video?
Okay.
Of all of this.
So I know there's people out there saying I'm doing it to self-serve. I just want my video back up. I don't give a shit if my video comes back up. It did what it needed to do. The rapist that was in the video is currently in police custody.
Was that as a result of your video, or was that prior to the video?
Yes, it was because of the video.
Right.
I'm so sick of having predators that run away like Pablo Sonny and we don't get them. I am investing all of me into you and the survivor, Spencer, because
MamaMax claims.
Yeah, so he went to claim that the guy got arrested, and then just a year and a half later, it's been like, yeah, he got away. I don't know.
He needs help from all of these YouTubers, from checks notes, Joe Rogan to Anthony Fantano, yet he refuses to accept any form of criticism with a subject matter that matters and participants who deserve better.
Look, I want to see this asshole, and if what you're saying is 100% true, I want to see this motherfucker behind bars. But there's a way to present this, there's a way to handle this before you get to that point, right? And that's what we need to be focusing on. That's like where everything.
Yeah, some dude. It's crazy how manipulative his videos are. I remember watching his IMVU videos when it was released and finding out it was all bullshit. Feels awful. That was the one where I'm telling you hit a fake. I'm pretty sure that was the one with the fake Discord. Oh no! The IMVU one's the one where he said that the fucking. Oh my god, the IMVU one's ridiculous. So he said he hacked into this girl's fucking YouTube account and unprivated, released, or just ridiculous. Hacked into her YouTube, found her unprivated or unlisted videos to go through, and there was like one where like, this is where you killed me, and there was like a bloody sheet in the thumbnail. Just like so far out there, just ridiculous. Heavy Z with the 5. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate that. Is Kids Chat the fake Discord one? I think so. Man, it's so hard because he's privated everything now. But I'm assuming everything was fake. Just any video had everything was fake. Thank you again, Heavy Z. I really appreciate that, brother. You're the GOAT. God damn. So annoying. This guy is so annoying.
Needs to be centered on it is where I'm at, and that's all I really can say about the situation.
I would have really appreciated this like 2 months ago when we first reached out. I reached out to you and multiple other creators asking for help, and none of you were responsive. I understand y'all are busy and doing your own things, but this is the first time I've ever handled a case of this complexity and magnitude, and that is why I was asking for help. To those of you who are saying I was putting the blame on Muda, I am not, but I do acknowledge that I need help with this case. That was my point. And
You're so smug about it too. Yeah, he's been totally smug. Milf, I'll send him a message. I know it's early for him. I do not think Zippy's up at pre 8 a.m. for it. He was so smug about it too. So smug.
We definitely need to discuss is Max's failures in his current ongoing investigation. And these are failures, by the way. The vast majority of help that Max has been able to provide with his deep skill set and large platform is a botched social media campaign.
Wait, hold on.
We are real. The reason I cite this as a failure is simple. Nobody knows.
Okay, hold on. Max did hentai reviews with questionable characters. I don't know how anyone liked this buffoon. What? What? You did hentai reviews? Oh my god. Okay, listen. If God, that what? Okay, well. Okay, wow. That really threw my brain through a loop. I like how Spencer has dumb fuck video of Max dancing for like 10 hours. Glad she's using her platform to do serious work. Yeah. Wow. If he really did hentai reviews, that's crazy. He's always been a mouth breathing incel. Wow. Bruh. What a PR change for that. Going from hentai reviews to predator catching. That's crazy.
Anything about the cult that Max claims to be exposing. In fact, I've referred to Camden Gerard Davis as Cameron throughout the previous 10 minutes of this video, and I guarantee that most people outside of content creators who've covered the story didn't even realize that. As we've touched on previously, MamaMax has moved in with one of the many girls that he's currently assisting, but records show that doesn't always seem to have been the plan.
I want to actually answer some questions about like why we're doing donations through my Patreon rather than a GoFundMe. That is because I'm contractually obligated to see this case through and make sure Spencer is taken care of. Spencer is moving over to me in a couple of days, actually, and we're going to find her own place, and I will be paying for all of it.
Not
What? It just doesn't seem appropriate. It seems so inappropriate.
Sure what he meant by contractually obligated, but it sounds to me like Max was planning on getting Spencer a place of her own, but at least right now they live together. I guess you just
Oh, hold on 1 sec. Let me just try and find I want to find Mama Max's Patreon tiers. 1 sec, because his Patreon tiers were fucking really weird. How the fuck do I see his tiers? I don't want to join his Patreon. I just want to see his tiers. Damn it! Hold on. Bear with me. I'm working on it. Zygos, fetus. Yeah. It's really fucking weird. Here we go. Check this out. Oh, wait. What the fuck? Hold on. 1 sec. Give me 1 sec. My brain is just not working. It is just not working. Save PT1. And let me get one more screen cap here. Hold on. Bear with me, everybody. I appreciate you guys. Here we go. Here's the last screenshot to share. Scoot. Save. PT2. Yeah, figure it out, dude. I'm working on it. We're gonna have it here. One sec. Okay. Stop screen share. Hey, look at that. It's my big stupid head. Share screen window. Here we go. Okay, yeah, beautiful. Here's one. Zygote, embryo, fetus. Those are his bottom 3 tiers. Zygote, embryo, fetus. Bro, what? What? And then here's the other one. Newborn prodigy producer. Some motherfucker, he had the nerve to ask for $1,000 a month, bruh. Why are they named like that? I don't know. But those first 3, embryo, fetus, what? 1,000, yeah. Oh yeah, he's supposedly like on all of his Patreon things, he signs off as mama, which is so fucking weird. It's all weird. Now I'm thinking about it, and they're all called fetuses. Like, oh, it's so fucking gross. It's so gross. Yeah, I don't. Wow, it's just let's. Hey, look at that. It's me again. Wow, just fucking wow. And then, yeah, you know what's so funny? We're gonna go from embryo fetus back to I'm the bread and you're the prey. God, it's so bad. I don't trust Spencer, to be honest. If she did want this shit, went to this shit. This is a poor way of using your voice. This whole case smells like bad tuna. Yeah. I was watching Zippy's live stream last night, and they were going through the 4 or 5 hour interview with Spencer on her channel, and it's just, man, it just seems like she's making all the shit up as she goes. It just makes it seem like she's making it all up as she goes. God, man.
Can't fake the step survivor atmosphere.
Thank you
But
for the
since
5, Miss
money
Kitty.
was mentioned, just to be clear, in exchange for this person's testimony, Spencer is
This guy
receiving
off this-
housing, income from Max's YouTube and Patreon, and also receiving the clout incentive from Max promoting her YouTube channel and placing integral parts of the investigation exclusively over there. This information does not, however, mean that Spencer is lying. What it does showcase is how unethical Max's investigations have been since day one. If Max sweetening the pot isn't enough for you to get outraged over, I certainly wasn't expecting to find out last week on the MamaMax live stream that before all of this, Spencer was Max's close family friend.
Spencer has known my family her whole life. Oh no. She was in the same kindergarten class as my sister. Yeah. I don't think y'all understand like the relationship here.
Like my
Yeah. Hey, buddy, I don't think this is the information you think it is. Doesn't seem like you're really helping a victim. It really just seems like you're kind of channel boosting. He's mama maxing. Yeah, that is very funny. God. Man, let's not also forget that being a victim is a reward for lots of people, which makes Jesus fucking Christ.
my aunt literally knows his mom.
Yeah, like we were friends before we were
Hey,
like
bumping uglies gang.
like,
Oh no. So just to rip the band-aid off, this is not some stranger that Max is helping out of the kindness of his heart. This is a family friend who's getting a shiny new YouTube channel, some pocket cash to start, and a place to sleep. And for those reasons alone, we could and probably should stop here. Max is not fit to take this case on for Spencer. But it's not just about Spencer, even though it kind of seems that way. 23 days after Max launched the hashtag #WeAreReal campaign, another survivor named Kai, from what is alleged to be her OnlyFans Facebook page, was begging for $20. This $20 would of course be used for wipes. diapers, and eggs for her 2-year-old child. There are now legitimate concerns to raise about how the funds are being distributed to the survivors. And Max, I want to see a paper.
Yeah, imagine his Patreon that makes like fucking $8,000 a month. And it's supposed to be divvying up and helping the survivors of this case. And this one's asking for $20 for baby wipes. Jesus fucking Christ, man. What is Spencer doing with that money, huh? How is she allocating that to the victims as a, come on.
Paper trail.
To support this effort, all donations received in October via our Patreon will be allocated for this legal process. All additional funding will be used to film this story.
So just to be clear, guys, the money is going to make more of these amazing videos and not to little kids who need diapers.
Where's the donations going towards? Not that I doubt it won't be going to a good cause for survivors. It's going to the legal case. Spencer is handling all the money.
Oh, no.
I am sending it to her. She is the financial manager of the...
Why would you give the, like, why would you do that? It just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't, like, it seems like the only thing he was concerned about was making a video. Like, he didn't want to do anything behind the scenes. He didn't want to help the victims. He, like, bro.
Yeah, of the legal case.
Oh, no.
Why is one of the victims in charge of all of the money? Why are you not in charge of all of the money? Ethical complaints and money trails aside, I've already told you Max's videos on Camden are hard to follow. I've showed you an example of how Max responds to criticism as well. Now let's take a closer look at the actual content made for this investigation. Max has released a total of 3 main channel videos on the subject matter of the hashtag #WeAreReal campaign. The first of which is titled Brainwash Your Favorite Influencer Trigger Warning.
Welcome to your programming.
I wanted to find this video so bad, I just didn't feel like digging through the Kiwi Farms. And I also don't trust downloading anything off the Kiwi Farms. So I would have had to like screen record like a 20-minute video, and that would have been annoying. But I wanted to find, God, he's such a dork. He renamed his channel God Cult and wanted to like program YouTube, like, why is this giving me Nate Dogg flashbacks? I know, it's because he's like, it was a guy that was supposed to be like anti-pedophilia and stuff, and he turned out to be like a massive fucking scumbag CSA abuse victim, fucking abuser, like just wanted to use their stories for his own financial gain. And then he faked all of it. Wow. Wow.
Kindly send this video to your favorite influencer.
About a third of this 10-minute video is a criticism of cult psychology, and not even the actual issue. Only a few minutes of the video...
Hold on. It's called Brainwash Your Favorite Influencers. Let me just see if I can find it. Well, I'm going to give it one more time, because now that I can see the full title. Brainwash Your Favorite Influencers. Tell me there's a re-upload. Fuck, he's done good at scrubbing that off the fucking internet. Hold on, let me see. I'm just I know I only have like 45 more minutes before the fucking AC guy shows up, and I think that's where I'm gonna try and stop it, but damn! I wanna find this stupid video. Oh well. I tried. We're gonna just listen through fuck it.
Is dedicated to both Camden and Spencer, and 1 full minute of the video is Max begging for shoutouts from large YouTubers and
You found his
social
apologies,
media
Zippy.
icons. The second video is longer, 25 minutes, and it's
Oh,
predominantly a response by Max to his critics.
Your profile picture already speaks volumes about where you're coming from.
In it, Max complains about the
Oh,
first
my
video
Lord.
bombing, and he bitches about the creators who won't drop everything at a moment's notice and cover the all of 0 evidence he's distributed thus far for the Camden cult.
We proactively reached out to many different reaction channels, hoping to pique their interest in engaging with a topic of such grave importance. Yet the very purpose of the video falls short when these creators stop responding and choose not to engage. Only a handful out of the tons we reached out to gave any type of
God, his
feedback
voice changer.
whatsoever.
Fucking
Fun little side note, this is actually around the time that Max reached out to me and sent a psychotically worded threat for not covering the story up until this point. Your silence will not be unnoticed. Well, have that end up working out for you, motherfucker. At the 21-minute mark, Max throws Spencer on screen to defend him from criticism.
This video feels very exploitative itself.
Your feelings about the video, without explaining further, are noted. Here's a message from the survivor herself.
Oh no.
Hey everyone, I'm Spencer. I am here to talk today about some of the reactions towards the trailer. What I do not appreciate.
He keeps talking like that. You ruin my ears off.
This is the first example of a pattern of behavior exhibited where Max hides behind Spencer to shield himself from criticism. Please
That was another thing he would do, is fucking like have Spencer like kind of speak for him and shit. It's just so gross.
note this now because we will be coming back to it later. Finally, the video ends off when Max retraces
That's all I can
similar
think is
story
the
of
Jigsaw
allegations against Camden from
voice.
the video I showed you earlier and in this video.
Hello, friends, it's me.
Oh, I forgot he did this too. Jesus Christ. He put on this fucking weirdo character inside of his exposed video. Fucking.
Oh, who the heck are you clicking on my video? Well, let me be the first to welcome you to my channel.
Now, number 3 is a weird one. I've gone back and forth on this, but I think I've settled on it being the worst of both worlds and a Frankenstein version of the previous
Jigsaw,
two
yeah.
videos. It's another 20 minutes of weird, edgy cult psychology stuff that really makes Max sound like he read a book and a few Wikipedia pages and now thinks he's an expert. This one contains even less about the actual investigation.
Yeah, this was the one where the greatest cancellation of all time at Penguin Zero. And God, it's just such a bad way about going about things, man.
And notably clickbaited Charlie hard. Like a predator hunter, clickbaiting Moist Critical is fucking crazy.
Yeah, so here, you want me to talk about it a little bit? That rubbed me the wrong way. We talked like a month ago about like what he was working on in his investigation, and then apparently when I had COVID, he messaged me a couple times and I never saw it, and now he's taken that as me ghosting him and ignoring his very important mission. I had COVID. I barely used Discord in the first place. It was a miracle I ever even saw his message to begin with.
Bro's
And
mad he was left on red, yeah.
his whole framing of the video in order to make it like a Trojan horse of cancel critical because he didn't respond to my messages and ghosted me.
And for what? To just keep
So
quiet
lame.
that nobody gives your case a free clout transaction? In response to the criticism he got, Max ended up changing the clickbait to Sniper Wolf instead, which I guess is better for
Just like, man, just make the video about the fucking guy. Just make the video about the guy, you know? Don't need the clickbait CSA, you know? Don't need the clickbait grooming pedophile cult. Grooming pedophile cult, big topic. Just like, man. Oh, man.
for some reason because
I was watching you and
she's
Mech and the boys
Wes,
yesterday,
I
Zip.
guess it's a little better because he
Watching
doesn't
the
just
interview with
imply she's
Spencer.
a predator like he did with Charlie. It's still weird in my personal opinion, though. Alongside those 3 videos, we also have the 4-hour podcast that I previously mentioned, and it contains entirely spoken word testimony and currently lives.
Good, yeah. If you actually had a good story, you wouldn't have to piggyback off large streamers. You would just make it, and it would just speak for itself, man. Let things speak for itself. Don't need fucking Anthony Fantano to speak about it. Come on.
Exclusively on Spencer's personal YouTube channel. This is the most information we've gotten about Camden's supposed actions thus far, and it contains nothing actionable that a content creator can use as a foundation for a video. Finally, there were the main channel live streams, and these are by far the worst of the bunch. Much of the same spoken word testimony exists here. Much of the same poor response to criticism exists here. It's also much of the same in terms of complaining about YouTubers not signal boosting him. But the variable here is that he brings in all of Camden's victims and makes them watch as he debates random people.
I just want to start off with this. As you can tell, I'm very autistic, and I just want to let you guys know that if I slip up and say the R word, I have the pass. So just so we're all clear on that.
All right. I'm sure this was the productive discussion these survivors envisioned when you told us they wanted to be on the live stream. I'm sure it's what they needed to prove.
Yeah, imagine getting all the fucking victims in a live stream and then you fucking bring on Keemstar. You fucking bring on Keemstar to just come on, dude. God.
Their legitimacy. The constant deflection and usage of survivors as meat shields is also a much more predominant issue on these live streams.
There's a way to present this, there's a way to handle this before you get to that point, right?
Yo, I got the R word pass. Let's go, my fellow R words. Oh God. Thank you for being a member for a month, Nerd Stop. I hope you enjoy your new cow.
And that's what we need to be focusing on. That's like where everything needs to be centered on. It is where I'm at, and that's all I really can say about the situation. But Max, me and Nuts told you almost a month at this point. Exactly what I just said right now.
Right. And I am working at my platform is for the survivors. And if they want to stream, that is what we're going to do. We're going to stream.
The nature of live content is inherently volatile. Everyone knows this. At any moment, you could say something stupid, and now it exists online in some capacity forever.
That's it, guys. I'm going to say it. Nice try.
Imagine you're now wondering why anyone in Max's position would want to take civilian abuse survivors and subject them to such scrutiny. I mean, they're building a case to get Camden prosecuted, right? Well, actually, as of late November, an entire month after the #WeAreReal campaign started, it sounded like we were gearing up for a civil case. Or at the very least, no one was interested in getting...
Is that what he tried to do? That's fucked. Jesus Christ.
Police involved.
When's the last time that any of this has been brought to any authorities like the FBI or police?
Probably about 3 years ago.
3 years. So you guys, now that you guys have this, and how long have you guys been sort of talking to MamaMax, or how long have you guys been talking?
For like 2.5 years.
Well, now that you guys are sort of getting a case together, don't you think it'd be a better idea to, before the video, to give it to the authorities again, now that you're like all together and you can sort of go as a collective to the police?
I mean, we could have done that, but at the same time, with the track record that we've already seen, it just didn't really seem realistic without having more of us survivors to do this.
Yes.
So again, here's my thing. How do you have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of survivors, yet you don't have enough people to go to the police station to report this? Like, you're concerned about not having enough. Just, man, whoa. I don't know. It just doesn't seem real.
I feel the urgency of the matter.
Fuck, I'm only 22 minutes in. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's no way I'm making it through all this.
Requires all of us to start bringing the survivors together. I don't want to wait for the bureaucracy of law enforcement to take their time when it's already been 7 years with multiple reports. Like, that's ridiculous. And that's also why we're taking them to court as well, because this is absurd.
Yeah, you heard that right. At the time of this stream, they had been working on this case for years and didn't think it was worth looping in authorities in any capacity. The last time cops even saw...
Yeah, no authorities. A double live stream. I wish, but I think the AC people are going to be here in like 45 minutes, and I have the AC unit, whatever they're going to work on, is literally probably 2 feet from my microphone, so I will probably have to dip in like 30 to 40 minutes. I hate to say it. I got water coming out of my roof, so that has to be addressed. But we're going to get through as much as we can. I'm sorry, keep pausing.
The Spencer case was well before she looped in MamaMax. While by all accounts, this clip is absolutely unhinged.
I can't do any kind of no smoking, no nothing right now. So it is a very sober stream because I don't want my landlord knowing I smoke in the So yes, we're good boys this morning.
Noting that Max said the exact opposite in his most recent live stream. In fact, I've already played you this clip.
So when we reached out to the lawyer, he told us it would not be beneficial to pursue a case against Camden Gerard Davis because he likely does not have substantial assets. So he recommended that we all go in person to report him to the police station that is in his jurisdiction.
Well, now that you guys are sort of getting a
I appreciate
case
you,
together,
Des.
don't
Thank
think
you.
It'd be a better idea to, before the video, to give it to the authorities again, now that you're like all together and you can sort of go as a collective to the police.
So he recommended that we all go in person to report him to the police station that is in his jurisdiction.
This means that after all the videos, streams, and podcasts were filmed, uploaded, and reacted to, Max finally went to a lawyer who basically told him his entire plan for these women completely sucked, and now he's dramatically changing course in real time. Once again, Max is unfit to be spearheading a case of this size.
He's unfit to be spearheading any case. He just needs to go back to, I don't know what he needs to go do. I guess hentai reviews. Just go back to that, I guess. I don't know.
Design this trailer as a catalyst for
I appreciate
meaningful
you guys. Thank you.
discussions, laced with hidden layers.
Didn't he admit his lawyer is literally ChatGPT? No, he didn't admit his lawyer was ChatGPT, but he said he used ChatGPT to like explain legal definitions, which is so fucking stupid.
Elements to encourage in-depth analysis. These
thank you, Miss Moody. I appreciate you.
guide viewers toward a deeper understanding of these.
Can somebody just show us what he did? Since this situation,
Can
is so
somebody just
poorly
show what he
handled, there are
did?
still things I'm leaving out just to make the video watchable. But like, why would he change his channel name to God Cult? I'm sorry, I didn't mention that.
After consulting with multiple experts in cult psychology, it became clear to me that many influencers employ cult-like techniques to build and retain their audiences.
Baby Gronk, what?
To brand the channel as God Cult.
Like, for his big investigation, he made all of the video metadata unrelated to the subject matter.
ChatGPT understands the law. He did say that. He did say that. Yeah, that is word for word what he said. Do I smell a new Lolcow card? Yeah. I actually haven't brought that up yet. Let me get that here.
And he's begging us to take him seriously because all that accomplished
Let me
was making
download
sure his
that
main
really quick.
subscriber base didn't see his big video. In reality, most people probably thought they were subscribed to a YouTuber who was hacked. And this misstep was not just a direct contributing factor, it is the reason his video bombed. Instead of realizing this and course correcting, the narcissistic man-child in charge blamed literally everyone else in this situation while acting like he's God's gift to abuse survivors in the same breath.
I had hoped that influencers, especially those who've interacted with my content before, would step up. Unfortunately, it seems that self-preservation outweighs child
MamaMax might actually be a great card.
welfare for most influencers.
For someone who claims to be so righteous and humbly asking busy YouTubers for support, imagine my shock when Muda and I sat down with Max only to be berated by both him and Spencer for not doing more.
Yeah, why are you putting it all on me?
Because it's your case!
One bringing it. Why are you
Absolutely. I am the first one. I do
You
not
are
want
the
to be
only one!
Why is it all on me, brother? My brother in Christ. Like, imagine me going to do a blade doc, like my blade doc I just did. Imagine me like putting out like 15 minutes of like, yeah, I did this, and then I don't know, other people will figure it out. It's like, bro, what? If you want to like break something down and like explain everything and have people like aware of a situation, then like give everything you got. Do everything you can. Don't just like expect, like that's like me going to Kiwi and Smokey and being like, will you guys watch my video on stream and tell other people to look into this guy? It's like, bro, no, you don't do that. Come on, bro, have some integrity.
You haven't convinced anyone to come on board yet.
You haven't convinced exactly.
That's
You haven't
because
made
you haven't been listening to them.
That's because you haven't been giving anybody anything to work with.
This for months.
Yeah, and
Why-
I've had a 2-hour
Muta,
long
why-
call, and I'm not
Muta.
moving anywhere close to the situation.
Muta,
I
why
admit
can't you take initiative to talk to other survivors?
Well, I'm talking to you right now more than anybody else.
And mind you, this is after Max broke Mudahar's trust by using Mudahar viewing evidence privately and signing an NDA so he can't discuss what he saw as like a clout transaction so the audience will believe the evidence exists.
We have evidence in a Discord server.
With other influencers as well.
Yes, you can ask Mudahar if he's seen some of the evidence.
This is like beyond messed up. Here's a prime example of Max using Spencer as a human shield.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. Jesus Christ, Muda, that shit is just, or Nick, Muda, that shit is just crazy. Nick, that shit is just crazy. His "I cancel you, Charlie" video is bonkers. Yeah, like just, man, just totally, guy's out of his fucking head.
I'm asking why you did not directly contact me, but
I love
contact us
Muda.
only in public.
I want to be on his
streams.
podcast so
I
bad.
contacted you November 27th.
You-
Actually, I've seen your latest
Spencer?
video. I've caught up with this whole situation. I have texted you.
What it felt like seeing him on stream.
Where the Nate Dogg card coming out? Here, hold on. Check this out. Not only is there a Nate Dogg card, there's also a Nick Nobody card. Oh yeah, available now for pre-order. Let me get the link to the Sons of Acronia here. I wish I can zoom in on this, but this is what it is. Here, hold on. Let me do one better. Let me do one better. There are 50 different cards in the newest. Whoops, that might not work. Try that one there. Bam. The Nate Dogg card. Let me pull this up and I can zoom in on it really quick. Yeah, check this out really quick. There we go. This is even better. Check that shit out. Nate Dogg the Exposed, baby. Nick Nobody in the Cow Bash. Fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. I think I got 5 or 6 packs. I need to pull these cards. I need to pull these 3 so bad. I also need the Booze Barred Blade in the back there. That, goddamn, do I need that card. But damn, definitely show love to the Lolcow TCG. They put a lot of love and work into these, and they do not miss. They do not miss. I love these fucking cards. Imagine not having your own card. I know. This is definitely what's up, Tubes. This is definitely what's up, Tubes. Fucking so crazy. So fucking crazy. I didn't know it was going to be part of this pack either. I knew this was coming for a little bit. I thought it was going to be the next pack. So when I figured out it was this pack, wow. Just wow. I'm fucking so hype. Oh, wow. Just looking at it. Holy shit. It's so cool. It's so cool. There should be a Megamind somewhere. Hey, it's for the future, I guess. God damn, it's so cool. Also, the card ability, when this enters the field, target opponent reveals their hand. Fuck yeah. You choose a character from it, and that player places the chosen card on the bottom of their deck. Such a fucking cool ability. Such a cool ability. Zoom in on the Nate one. Sorry, it's a little granulated, but you get it. They'll look so good in person. God damn. God damn. Shout out to the artist. All the artists. The art was done by Jade is Dead and Daiquiri Dreams. Just amazing artists inside this community. So cool. So fucking cool. Available now for pre-order. They'll ship out in March, I believe. So fucking cool. All right, let me pull back up MamaMax. God, it's so crazy. Oh man, going into this, like I knew about the TCG and everything, and just like getting to this point. Fuck, it's so cool. It's so cool.
With Tommy and Lyrics and are sitting there talking to them when you literally haven't spoken to the other survivors.
Hold on. Can you put Max on for a second?
I'm right here.
That was snaky as fuck, dude. Oh, I'm coming after you, Mudahar. Stand back, stand back. Spencer, can you tell him what you felt? You are literally just a little snake hiding behind her, dude. That's disgusting.
Can you listen to me? Can you listen to me?
Max is upset that Muda is going against him and flings Spencer at him like a rag doll. Since you already know about the leaked recordings, you should also probably know about the nature of Max's evidence and how Max has come to his conclusions that he's expressed about Camden Gerard Davis.
Well, I addressed him as a cult leader and sexual predator because that's how he has been described by the survivor.
Oh, this is Rich, by the way.
Even testimonials themselves serve as evidence in a court of law. So to me, that is all of the evidence I need to say this man is a sexual predator and cult leader.
So he doesn't need actual evidence. He just needs people to say that he's a predator. And hey, that's enough. We'll take it to court. We'll take our assumptions to court and we'll let that speak for itself. Come on, bro.
You're saying
And-
the allegation in and of itself is the evidence.
I'm sorry?
So you're saying the allegation in and of itself is the evidence.
It was everything. It was the evidence that was already there. It was the amount of them. It was the consistency.
I would, but I don't have enough time to really get into much more than just this a little bit more of this doc today. I wish I had more time, but fucking have to take care of my house. Not my house, my apartment.
Their testimony.
When I woke up today and I heard the fucking water dripping from the ceiling, I was like, what the fuck? It's like, damn.
And it was
I mean, but like you see the fallacy in that. Like, imagine if I said, Max, you're a rapist, and Nick was to say, oh, well, that's a statement of fact because Muda made this statement, and that.
You don't have to say Muda made the statement. Say 5 girls said it.
Yeah,
because that's what happened.
Well,
5 girls said it.
yes,
About you.
After they were in a group chat together for 3 months, after changing their allegations.
Wait, I'm
multiple
sorry.
times.
What group chat are you in? The evidence server with all of the girls?
There is evidence in there. It's not just them plotting to take down.
But there was
Camden.
evidence in the other one too, right?
Yeah,
You
there
did go
was
on her
evidence that
Facebook and
wasn't available
post
either.
the self-harm stuff. You did like all those social media messages and stuff like that. That was you, right? Be it not the most important part of the story, clearly.
What the fuck is this? 205 message said, thanks, Anthony. In the video, Max was cumming his pants. The video posted, what? What is this? Jesus.
But like,
Jesus.
it's not like they just lied about you.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?
You were like at the social media part where you put like the self-harm video on Haley's thing. That was real.
Hold on.
The social media.
Hold on. Let me read that. Max texted Anthony early in the morning. It was like, but like after 2, before 5, like between. What the fuck is that even? That sentence? 2 and 5 with a link to a video and the message that said, thanks, Anthony. In the video, Max was cumming his blank. The video was posted on Anthony's Facebook page and was tagged. Several of my friends reached out to me asking, this doesn't make any sense to me. A wellness check. We didn't hear from Max again until the summer. He wrote like 7 or 8 page letter saying how much he regretted joining the weird.
Was you, right? Be it not the most important part of the story, clearly, but like it's not like they just lied
Oh.
about you.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?
You were like at the social media part where you put like the self-harm video on Haley's thing. That was real, correct?
Oh,
Tuffy, Max went as far as saying that everything in the videos are supposed to be assumed fake, other than the pedophile's face. Beyond just not everything is real. He said everything should be assumed fake.
But yes, that was real.
Oh man, allegations are evidence. Our professional P-word hunter has gone to the same law school as Flamenco. Yes, your ears do not deceive you. A man who himself has been accused of abuse by 5 of his former friends and exes. Max believes that spoken word testimony is more than enough to make the claims he's made.
Cutting his wrists. I thought it was cumming his like pants. Oh Jesus. Okay.
Here.
I saw C blank 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 G. That's coming to me.
This justification has been used to dox Camden's mother and swing his audience of rabid abuse survivors in her direction. According to Spencer, Camden's mother had absolutely no knowledge of Spencer living in her home for the entirety of the 4 months she was there. According to Spencer, Camden does not even live with his mother currently. There is no acceptable excuse why Camden's family was doxed and maliciously targeted by MamaMax. While discussing this case, there have also been real concerns at who Max refers to each time he talks about lawyers.
Okay, so look at what I just sent you.
Yeah, you sent me a chat GPT prompt, not a fucking legal definition.
We can argue legal.
Hey, I don't.
You're not a lawyer.
I don't. I may see their dicks, but I don't think about their cum. Now that's a quote.
We have to look at exact definition, Max. You're going in with evidence that can't be 100% corroborated. You're going in with allegations as an evidence.
Why are we talking to your lawyer, ChatGPT, right now? Like, what the fuck is going on?
You know, if I make a video on this is what I have to work with. How do you honestly think I can take your side? Logically, if tomorrow I was like, oh, where's Max getting his legal definitions? Oh, ChatGPT.
ChatGPT understands the legal system.
While I fully
ChatGPT
believe that
understands
MamaMax
the
is
legal
speaking to
system,
legitimate lawyers in some capacity, sending us something like this to explain his position is absolutely absurd, and I find it funny that he wants us to take him seriously. Quite possibly the biggest bombshell in regard to the Camden case, and no, shockingly it wasn't the allegations or evidence thing, is that MamaMax hasn't even seen all of his own evidence yet.
Holy
You are
fuck,
putting
you're
words in my
literally
mouth.
I'm not putting words in your mouth. That's what you.
Oh yeah. Mama Max hasn't even like seen everything and organized it, but he already made a video and everything. Just fucking idiot.
You said you only verified Spencer's evidence. You didn't even properly analyze or time.
400 years of cum, Jesus Christ, guys. Okay, all right.
Can you allow me to clarify them?
Sure, clarify this, please.
I am in the server where they are posting evidence. Not all of them have walked me through what the evidence is as to what the context is.
Okay. So you can't verify the evidence then.
What does that mean? I can't verify it.
You can't verify if what they're posting is legitimate.
It means that there's a
verify
much
them.
larger issue here. Not only do we have no idea what's going on, it seems like you don't know what's going on.
I do know what's going on. I don't know the complete story.
You're the complete story. That's your job. Just
I know what's going on, but I don't know the complete story. My brother, then what are you doing? Why are you at this point? Why would you ever do something without knowing the full story? Like, imagine again, I'm gonna bring it back. Imagine me making the Blade documentary and being like, I don't know the full story. I don't know. I made it, but I don't know the full story. I have no idea. Come on.
to get the complete story out there. You understand how crazy this sounds?
That is what.
Imagine, God, I keep pausing. Do you think Max in court would insist on using the voice changer during the proceedings? Yeah, he gets on stand and he's got a little fucking, he pulls up his microphone. Your Honor, please, I must use my voice changer. It will help me get my point across. I am not. I'm. God, I can't even think of anything. Muda's a fucking legend. Yeah, I love Muda. I love Muda. I pray I can work with him in the future.
We are working on.
Why did they come to you? I don't understand. You clearly have never done anything like this before.
And that is why I've been asking for help, Nick.
Why the hell did you make a statement of fact calling somebody a pedophile when you couldn't even properly watch?
Are we going to keep arguing this?
Yes!
Yeah, we are. We have to keep arguing it because you clearly don't understand the ramifications of what you're doing to this case.
Because you're setting it up for the guy who potentially molested and abused tons of women to take the money you've given these victims in court in a civil case.
I'm going to tell you right now, I actually believe the victims. I think that there is some malfeasance involved, but how you've handled this case and how you've been doing this call so far, you know who has a grounds to sue you? You know who has some credibility to win now? It's Camden.
Not only is this guy not going to go in jail, you're going to end up paying him, bro. You give him money.
Do you want to read what you read to me earlier?
Yeah, this case is a shit show. It feels like every single answer creates 10 more questions. But what
Tuffy, if you happen to get in contact with them, I'm sure that would be big. Really big. Really big. Because Muda's into all this kind of shit. Muda loves this kind of shit.
I refer to as an unacceptable negligent failure on the part of MamaMax, some others might try to dismiss as mistakes or being in over his head. So we're going to have to go deeper, which is fine for me because these things are usually 4 to 6 feet deep anyways.
Corpse. I know you
Oh,
have
Jesus.
nothing to do with this, but with all of your power, influence, and the favor you owe me, I just couldn't.
I love that little, with all of your influence and that favor you said you would do for me. It's like, bro, fucking, I hate pocket watchers, bro, or favor counters. Like, don't do me a favor and expect something in return.
Help myself. Remember when you reached out after years of not speaking to me while I was at the hospital tending to my sick girlfriend, and you kept trying to rush me home to do you a huge favor? So how about you do me the fucking favor this time and talk about something besides yourself for once?
Dude, come on. Oh my fuck.
It will give you a good look.
I legitimately have no idea why people are surprised. This guy literally does this every single year. He does weird shit like this every single year. This was another video about predators. Max clout begging is not something new for this case. In reality, Max has been doing this for years in his stupid fake voice. In fact, a lot of the creators he had on board jumped ship after the hashtag #PickAside YouTube fiasco just last year.
I didn't even watch that.
Wojcicki, stop fucking lying to us every time you have to give a statement. Either do something good for this site once in your fruitless life, or step the fuck down.
Dude, I think that's why she quit.
God, oh god, it's so cringe. It's so cringe, man. Oh god, that hurt my bones. Either do something with your platform or step the fuck down. Bro, who the fuck do you think you are? You're some stupid asshole with a fucking voice changer on the internet. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Do something or step the fuck down. I am the Punisher. God, he's such a dork. He's such a fucking dork.
You got him.
You gonna talk about the YouTube controversy? Is it the whole pick a side thing? I said this about the last thing he did. I think that's the absolute worst way of going about anything ever.
Look, Max being a cringy clout demon is already common knowledge for most, and not really worth investigating further for this video. I just wanted to point this out for newcomers. The real tea on Max's history is related to his previous investigations. Since Max is representing at least 8 survivors currently, how many predators has Max put away in the past?
Is there any proof or evidence that MamaMax has not just got anyone charged or prosecuted? Is there any proof that he's even got anyone arrested that we can see?
Well, 2 years ago we spoke, and he claimed a man by the name of Pablo Sonny was arrested.
I don't give a shit if my video comes back up. It did what it needed to do. The rapist that was in the video is currently in police custody.
Was that as a result of your video, or was that prior to the video?
Yes, it was because of the video. I don't know if the police asked him to come back, or he went on his own volition, or they forced him to come back. I don't know any of those details. I just know he went back to Canada and was in police custody for a certain amount of time.
That's all well and good, but
God, it even bothers me he's using the voice changer for a podcast. Man, God, you're so lame. Okay, so he says the guy's arrested, and then 2 years later...
Max has been doing this for 5 years, and one single arrest is not really substantial. We also don't really know what happened to that guy. Hardly a success story, wouldn't you say? The main takeaway that I want people to understand is that we don't know how many predators Max has even caught. Look, people can test this, but unfortunately, we just don't know. We don't have proof of how many predators Max has caught.
Do you think that MamaMax has any arrests? Like, do you think he's ever actually gotten a predator arrested?
I have no idea. Obviously, you're going to say no, right?
You were in one of his videos, right? Like, he had you in a video.
Yeah.
Had you ever, like, watched his content before
Yep.
you agreed to that?
The voice changer card coming soon, yeah.
In one of Max's Predator expose videos, the Discord Max infiltrates, quote unquote, isn't real. He created it with footage to retell his story.
Which basically forced my hand into joining these closed-off communities where they could easily get to me.
So basically, he says he's in this roly-poly's Nanakarobi Yoki, but this is his server that he's set up. He's the admin or mod for this server because you can see he's got the cog icon. Go to your Discord. If you go to a Discord, you see you won't have that if you're not an admin or moderator. But that means that that's your server. You're the admin. You've set that up. And the thing is, what people would argue is like, oh well, but he's doing that because he's doing it for the sake of the video. And it's like, okay, well, where's the evidence that he did this thing that he's claiming that he did, joining this server and putting, he's out here claiming that he's putting himself in danger.
So now it's just up.
Yeah, so just faking a server. Again, I couldn't imagine, like, I make videos on fucking weirdos. Like, I couldn't imagine being like, oh yeah, he was in a Discord server, so I go and fucking make a faux fucking Discord server and a bunch of messages, and I, like, record it for, like, look at the messages he was sending back and forth. Come on, man. You can't do that. Come on. If the Discord server's lost, the Discord server's lost. You have to just mention it and just, that's it. You can't make it up. You can't do that.
Up in the air at how much of Max's
You're good,
predator
Cyber.
allegations are actually real. Sure, this detail is largely inconsequential to the story and may appear to just be me reaching. I like to call it laying the groundwork, but nevertheless, we don't know how much of Max's content he's willing to fake. We just don't know. But the last one is the real damning thing here. A long Reddit post went up that piqued my interest recently. Calm down, H-Bomber guy. I'm gonna credit the dude. Maximum Platypus 69 raised a lot of interesting questions about multiple MamaMax previous videos. Remember, if you think we're reaching, this guy
Thanks
hunts
for coming by.
predators. There should not be this many questions about things he might have faked in the video.
I have
The one that
evidence.
stood
I
out to
made
me
it
is Max's
myself.
video
Yeah.
on IMVU.
I find the agonizing screams of hundreds of my children pleading for justice.
I had listen, so weird. Hundreds of my children. Come on, you fucking weirdo. What are you doing?
Justice after their abuse on IMVU. I hear you, and you will go through this alone no more. We will help you.
If you don't know, IMVU is a 3D avatar social networking application. In this video, Max claimed a user named Casey was exploited by Pablo Sonny. Yes, if you've been paying attention, Pablo Sonny is also coincidentally the only predator that Max was able to get arrested. He claimed it was because of this video. The Reddit poster...
Oh my god. Aurora, that would be so fucking funny, downloading his videos and pitch it up instead of down. Oh man, that would be funny. I bet you all the emails are fake. Yeah, I don't believe anything anymore, Zip. I don't believe anything anymore.
takes issue with a story of a victim named
Oh,
Casey,
my
whose
fits are
only
crazy.
friend on IMVU was Pablo. Max claims to have reverse image searched Casey's Naruto profile pic to a YouTube channel. On this YouTube channel, Max claims he miraculously got access to Casey's unlisted videos she posted. I don't think I have to tell you this, but that's really convenient. And I'm going to tell you anyway. We are currently approaching Dream's Minecraft world record Ender Pearl luck on this Predator investigation. But don't worry, there's more. On her account, there was a video titled, "This is where you raped and killed me," that showcased a bloody white sheet in the woods. Maximum Platypus 69 correctly pointed out that the vast majority of Max's abuse survivor audience interpreted this as Casey either being deceased or taking her own life following the unlisted video's release. Max would respond later in a Q&A, and it was really awkward.
Thank you, Crack Cat. Thank you for the one gift today.
Talk about how you
Appreciate
got
you.
into the counter, how you found it.
can't.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
I can't talk too much about KC.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
I don't know what I can and can't say. I will tell you that yes, she's okay. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, thank God! I didn't even know that. Holy shit! That's something I wanted to actually jump in BC with you about at some point.
Yes, but
Thank God.
I'm gonna stop talking about it. There's a lot I want to
let's
say
not.
about it, but I can't. I can't
Let's
talk about it.
Yeah, we'll respect her privacy too. We'll respect
Yeah,
the
exactly.
secrets for now. Thank you, Max.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like he's super believing or believable here. There's a lot I want to talk about, but I can't. So yeah, she's okay. That's okay.
For that very relieving update.
So apparently, Casey is alive.
Oh, I
But many have
appreciate you,
pointed
Craig.
out that aside from Max's spoken word testimony, if you will, there is no concrete proof that Casey ever existed. Like, at all. Like, at the time of Max's upload, Casey's accounts were deleted. Look, it's one thing to recreate a piece of media to tell a full story of what really happened, and it's another to create an entire human being and plop them down in an active predator investigation because you're a filmmaker.
Yeah.
But what was the cost?
Yeah.
Everything. A teenage girl who only has the moniker KC157434 takes her own life after being groomed and worked by a man she met on the platform.
Is this girl Casey even a real person? He claims in his video that he found her no subscriber YouTube channel through a reverse image search using her profile picture on the game IMVU, where he then hacked this girl's YouTube channel and found an unlisted video called "This is where you raped and killed me," which is a video that shows assumingly Casey filming the site of her rape and has bloody sheets and a pillow in the middle of the woods. So if the narratives are fake, you not only lied about her death, but also that she was raped too, and made up this whole Batman ARG fake story that you had hackers behind the scenes get into her YouTube channel and find this secret encrypted unlisted video that she uploaded days before, like, herself. This is nuts.
Take a look at the
Literally, yeah. I mean, come on, man. The odds of all of that happening. Just like, bro, get real.
post. I'll link it down below. While I will say the OP's evidence is fairly compelling, much like the other 3 allegations I have just levied, there is unfortunately no concrete proof that Max is lying or faking anything. But what if there was? What if this entire segment was just backstory for the biggest nuke that I've ever dropped
Yep,
in my
it's gonna be a
5
good segment.
years on YouTube? Oh wait, I forgot. Leaked call.
Oh no. Are you dipping too, Max?
I'm down to keep talking to you if you have more questions.
Yes,
Don't
at
be
least
fooled
Nick
now.
Yorio
You
came
haven't
back.
seen
Yes.
anything yet. In fact, any of the 3 upcoming reveals in isolation would be career-ending for really any YouTuber in Max's field. I also think what you're about to see will be fairly shocking to his audience of sexual abuse survivors that he's farmed for cash month after month on Patreon. For that reason, alongside transparency, I will allow the next 8 excruciating minutes to play unimpeded, and I will only rejoin you.
Good morning, Wrangler. Good to see you. This is we're getting close to where I gotta wrap it because I just saw a text that the AC people are coming.
After Max
But we're gonna hear
Striker's
this.
reputation has been thoroughly eviscerated. At the 1-minute mark,
Good
your mind
morning,
will be blown.
Wrangler.
At the 5-minute mark, you'll be thinking it can't possibly get any worse. And around 2.5 minutes later, you'll realize it can. And it is. Enjoy. So recently, people have been saying that your
Yes, thank
investigation is going
you.
to skew
Jesus.
the line between fact
You guys have been so nice to me
they're
today.
finding
Thank you,
things
thank you,
that you've
thank you. I appreciate you
created
guys. Des,
as
you're the goat.
context for the video. I think people are pointing to the Discord server that you were an admin of when you were showing it. The lawsuit that you changed the name or whatever. How much of what you do is kayfabe and how much of it is legitimately like live? This is the investigation. Here it is.
So the investigations themselves are real, but obviously the films have fictional elements. There's multiple reasons, like for example, the admin thing on the Discord server, I had to recreate it.
Yeah,
that was a recreation because I didn't have the originals. The IMVU thing, I wasn't. I don't know why people are saying I like it's a film, like I am presenting it as if it were to be real, but I didn't think people would take it as that. Like,
I am presenting this as real. Okay, let's really walk through that sentence. I am presenting all of this stuff as real, but I didn't think people would think it was real. Brother, what? You just said you presented it. You wanted people to. Why would you present it as a real thing then? It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Files. You don't think that people are going to think your videos are real?
So that's the thing. So I want everyone, when you watch my video, to assume everything is fake, except like when I show a people's face and what they're doing. Like, because obviously that's all.
Oh shit! Oh sorry. I know I said unimpeded. My bad. Won't happen again.
So I want everyone, when you watch my video, to assume everything is fake, except like when I show a pedo's face and what they're doing. Like, because
He wants you to assume everything is fake, except when he shows a pedo's face. Nice.
obviously that's all real. And that's why we include like Mega Drive links to show like this is the full evidence. This is all real. Everything else should be considered fake, whether it's real or not. Like if I'm sending viruses to a pedo, whether that's fake or real, that's on purpose.
Mad Regin, good to see you, brother.
I'm actually sending viruses to pedos.
Good morning.
It's implicating myself.
Okay. So I guess the next logical question from there is just asking, because now it's come up saying like, well, you've never been to court. What have you done? What is the most substantial outcome of a predator hunt that you've done? What is the final nail in the coffin? You're like, if you had to go tell somebody, oh, what do you do? What does Max Striker do? What's your proudest moment?
Honestly, the hunting pedos isn't my proudest aspect. The thing I'm proud of is inspiring those who are CSA survivors to fight back.
Come on, man. Come on.
That is my goal.
Have you ever gotten someone arrested?
If I have, then I don't know it.
You went on my podcast to tell me that you've got someone arrested and it was because of your video, just to be clear. Would you like to
I've been
re-answer that
told-
question?
I've been emailed stuff like, "Hey, you got this guy arrested. Congratulations."
You went on and you said, this guy was arrested. It was because of me. It was because of my video. And you told me that 2 years ago.
It's kind of egotistical of me to say.
Oh,
That is
you don't
my
say.
video that did it. I don't know.
Oh,
that
you
for
don't
sure.
say.
But then you said recently that
He literally called himself the pedo hunter, but he's not proud of it. Yeah, Tuffy, that's a great. Like, come on, bro. Like, what? Jesus, man, he's such a fraud.
fled to the Philippines. So was Sonny ever arrested? Pablo Sonny? Did that ever even happen?
Yes, he did. All we know is that his last location we picked him up from was Mexico. Whether he fled to the Philippines or not, we don't know. We just know he has family there, and that's the most likely.
I don't think so, Courtney.
destination they
I
would
don't
go
think
to,
so.
Just because.
But he was
They
in
have
like he was arrested. That was
Pablo Sonny? I have no. I don't think so. I think he got away.
dude. What the?
If he, yeah, if he was arrested, I have no idea.
Why did you tell me he was arrested? You said Pablo Sonny was arrested and my video did it. Why did you lie to me on my show?
Do you have a clip of that?
Yes.
You have
It's
a
in
clip
something
of
I've
that.
been currently editing.
Yeah, send it to me.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. I think there's even a video on YouTube. Actually, can you just jump in the screen share? I'll just pull it over because somebody
I've
archived
been
it.
here. I guess I can hear stuff, but I can't see
Perfect.
anything.
That's all you need because the visual is a drawing. This is the 2 clips, contrasting clips of Pablo Sonny.
What is your primary goal? Is that then? There's no. What's your other?
Well, I guess the question is like that. The next getting at is like, okay, so you want to enact this change. What do you hope is the eventual result of your video?
Okay.
Of all of this.
So I know there's people out there saying I'm doing it to self-serve. I just want my video back up. I don't give a shit if my video comes back up. It did what it needed to do. The rapist that was in the video is currently in police custody. And it
Was that as a result of your video, or was that
Yes.
prior to the video?
Yes, it was because
Okay,
of the video.
all
The
right.
video was about IMVU and this one predator. I made it about him and him alone.
IMVU is a game, right? You played the game and you exposed this guy.
Yes.
Do you mind walking me through the chain of events that led from your video to him being imprisoned?
Yeah, so I dropped the video. The end of the video is a call to action. Usually all my videos are a call to action, like find him. And we did.
So in this case, find him meant like you didn't know who he was. You wanted his doc so he could go to jail.
All we had was his face and his voice.
Right.
And out of that, I said, find him. And then within 24 hours, we found him. And then I started social engineering all of his friends to give me his information.
I started social engineering all of his friends to give me his information. Bro, no, you didn't. Oh my god, I forgot that sentence. I started socially engineering all of his friends. Bro, you are not him. This is not what you did. Wow, what a fucking hot load of shit that is. Wow.
And they did. And then we pegged him. He fled to Mexico. We found where he was in Mexico. I don't know if the police, he was from Canada. So I don't know if the police asked him to
As
come
all
back.
terrible people are.
Mhm. I don't know if the police asked him to come back or he went on his own volition or they forced him to come back. I don't know any of those details. I just know he went back to Canada. and was
Good
in
morning,
police
Mike the Bike.
custody for a certain amount of time.
So you lied.
So that was what I was told through Instagram posts when I was in contact with his friends.
You didn't remember that until I showed you the clip. You didn't remember that like this is your biggest crown achievement that you got a pedophile arrested.
I didn't remember the details. No. I just remember.
Come on,
he fled to
bro.
Mexico, all the police custody.
I'll
shit,
never
that was
listen.
only-
I'll never forget like my people in my Discord exposing Nate and like that whole Nate situation. Like that is like a magnum opus for one of my YouTube things. And bro, come on. If I wow, bro. If Nate got arrested, I would never ever forget a single detail. If Nate got arrested,
shit, I was told. I couldn't verify any of that.
So you just got on stream and told everybody it was me. I did it. MamaMax, #1.
Yeah, that's not cool. You can let people know I think that.
Thank you. So that was one of the major points of contention. Last question. This is an ethical
I am
question,
losing
one of
it.
my favorite types of questions.
Oh,
In your
man.
previous investigations, what have you done to ensure that the evidence you're passing over to police is sufficient to get, prosecution? And what precautions do you take to make sure it's usable in a court of law?
So with Wayne's probably the best one. I mean, we literally had him in a voice call. Like it's like the Mega Drive. Like it's literally us saying we're 14 years old. He's saying, "Yeah, I want to see your pussy. I want to see I want you to ride me," and shit like that. To what he thinks is a 14-year-old, and we verified that by telling him like, "I don't know, I'm young. I don't know, I'm only 14." I think that should be sufficient to put him in prison. But the law says otherwise, I suppose, because as far as I know, he hasn't been imprisoned, and people have been I received an email that someone was going to talk to the deputy about why he hasn't been arrested. And I'm also actually going to start interviewing
Mike, I'm gonna
police
check you out
local
after
to
the
me
stream.
as to why pedophiles don't get arrested, because I know they all want to arrest them. It's just the law binds them.
So you've never
For some
actually gotten a pedophile arrested?
Not to my knowledge.
So your content is just
That would be
making fun of
fire.
pedophiles
I love Doom.
I suppose, like I said, my biggest goal is to inspire survivors to fight back. And if I can do that, then I feel like I've done an adequate job.
So as it turns out, it was never a question of conviction. No wonder Max has never been to court before. In his 5 years of playing dress-up predator hunter, Max was never even able to secure so much as an
Tuffy,
arrest.
thank you.
As it turns out,
Thank you for the $20 ninja, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you, man. Thank you. Holy shit, that took me off guard. Thank you, man.
all you need to be a distinguished predator hunter on YouTube is to farm inadmissible evidence by pretending you're a minor and sexting those predators. In fact, let the record show, we can count at least one time Max has sent pictures of his own ass to perverts online so they can record themselves beating off to it. But we can't count at least one time Max has investigated a predator that has led to an arrest.
I could not get his name, his personal social media, and above all else, I could not get his face, at least until I sent him a picture of my ass. Oh shit! And yes, that is my actual ass.
Dude, God, I hate this. I hate MamaMax.
So why don't you go to Patreon and support me sending my ass to pedophiles, ruining their pitiful little lives after my ass makes them horny enough to send me a picture of their face that I then publish to all of you.
What kind of sentence is that? Subscribe to my pet. Oh, God. Okay, here we go. Subscribe to my Patreon so I could keep sending pictures of my ass to pedophiles, make them horny and jerk off to my ass. What are you doing? What are you talking about?
Get this guy's Patreon. We need to fund this operation
Oh my
more.
God.
So just to clarify,
Good
the
morning,
vast
Queen.
majority of Max's content is fake. He's flabbergasted that you stupid viewers thought it was real. He's also lied about getting
Oh,
arrested
Max
to try
a
to
little
bolster
freaky
his
for that
credibility
one.
in the past, and he can't even keep his story straight now. Finally, when asked what he does to make sure his investigations are ethical and could lead to prosecution, Max more or less confirms that he's a content vigilante with no ethical framework for serious stories. I hope now it's become evident why he responds so dramatically to the slightest criticism. Max is a liar. Max is a con artist. And now everyone knows it.
Is there a single person that MamaMax can point to that he can
Yeah, we'll let this montage ride.
claim conclusively was arrested as a result of one of his investigations or reports?
Have you ever gotten someone arrested?
Me too. I wasn't super familiar with Nick, but his videos are very, very well produced, and they are very inspiring because it makes me want to step my content up a little bit. Definitely makes me want to do some more. So I love coming across things like this because I see it. I'm like, oh, I gotta do better. I gotta make better stuff.
If I have, then I don't know.
If you actually watched his other videos, like the one on IMVU, he tried to do the exact same thing.
Because it's a scam.
He caught an MVP.
Because it's a scam.
Tommy, did you know that
that he claims he got one person in jail, but he won't reveal their identity?
Yes, because it's a scam.
The IMVU thing, I wasn't. I don't know why people are saying I like it's a film. Like I am presenting it as if it were to be real, but I didn't think people would take it as that. Like, so I want everyone, when you watch my video, to
Apple's
assume
been around a
everything is
long time,
fake,
Birdman.
except like when I show a pedo's face and what they're doing.
What bothers me is your answer right there. You've been doing this for 5 years and you don't know how the process
Thank
goes.
you, Zip.
How
I've
many
never
people
been-
have you
Love you, brother.
actually caught?
I've never been to court.
Oh, well then shit, that makes sense then. There you go, folks.
I'm glad
You're a vigilante for views only. You're a vigilante for views only.
Shout out Southern Harlot there. I'm pretty sure that's who it is.
So you've never actually gotten a pedophile arrested?
Not to my knowledge.
So your content is just making fun of pedophiles online?
I suppose, like I said, my biggest goal is to inspire survivors.
It did what it needed to do. The rapist that was in the video is currently in police custody. And
Was that as a result of your video, or was
Yes.
that prior to the video?
Yes, it was because of the video.
You went on and you said, this guy was arrested, it was because of me, it was because of my video.
It's kind of egotistical of me to say that it was my video that did it. I don't know that for sure.
But then you said recently that he fled to the Philippines. So was Sonny ever arrested? Pablo Sonny? Did that ever even happen?
Pablo Sonny? I don't think so. I think he got away.
I'm using you to deflect criticism. I am still getting criticism.
Bro.
How are they shielding? They're not shielding me from anything. I am still getting criticism.
People have been playing that card for so long. Oh, you use survivors to shield from criticism. I've never shielded myself from. I almost always just get criticism while I'm asking.
Dude, come on, bro. Like, bro. You made Spencer speak to Muda and Nick for like that whole. Oh man, what a doozy! What a fucking doozy!
Why you did not directly contact me, but contact us only in public streams.
Max, I seen your latest
Spencer.
video. I've caught up with this whole situation. I have texted you.
What it felt like seeing him on streams.
You went on with.
Hold on, can you put Max on for a second?
I'm right here.
That was snaky as dude. Oh, I'm coming after you, Mudahar. Stand back, Spencer. Can you tell him what you felt? You are literally just a little snake hiding behind her, dude. That's disgusting.
You listen to me?
The majority of MamaMax's diehard audience.
God, he's such a snake. He's such a fucking snake. Ay.
Are sexual abuse survivors, and he's currently taking advantage of them. It's the perfect grift, really. Why would you criticize a guy who's going after predators? Why would you put in work to do it right? That doesn't pay well. Just blame the police. I mean, people already hate the police, right?
I don't want to wait for the bureaucracy of law enforcement.
I don't want to wait for the bureaucracy of law enforcement. I just want to make a video. Fuck you, man. I'm not shielding from criticism because I still get it. God, that's not how it works. Yeah.
To take their time when it's already been 7 years with
The hole is getting deeper.
Reports. Like that's ridiculous, and that's also why we're taking them to court as well, because this is
He's gonna take the police to court.
Remember when you were making out with your first girlfriend and you came right as she touched your leg?
What? Oh, I forgot about that. What the fuck are you talking about, bruh?
It was me. I jerked you off at super speed so it seemed like you nutted at just a woman's touch.
There's
I
one
hope
more
that's
topic on the
AI. I
topic
hope
that
that's
we need to
AI.
discuss. I mentioned earlier that Max's exes and former friends have come together to accuse him of abuse. This is not something I feel equipped to discuss at this moment in time, and that would be for a separate video by a separate creator. What I can talk about is the allegation that Max levied against the video's creator, Magnetar, before his real name became known as Anthony Field.
Anthony Field, Haley's boyfriend, Magnetar on YouTube, the one who published this video on me.
One sec.
Anthony has essentially had his life ruined by MamaMax. The call out led to his job getting bombarded, and the emails received were disgusting. It's one thing to be falsely accused by some loser online, like I'm Alex, and it's another thing.
People, I am so sorry. We almost made it, but the AC people are going to be here in like 30 seconds. I just got a call that they're walking up to the door. So I do have to end it just a little short because I don't know what they're going to be doing, how loud they're going to be. But Oh man, we almost got that 2 hours that I usually like to spend with you guys on Sundays. We almost got that 2 hours. I know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I really, really wanted to spend like another 30 minutes with y'all, but I do have to be an adult now. I have to unplug from the internet and be an adult. Man, thank you guys. Thank you everybody for coming out today. All the donations, Tuffy, Dez, Cracked, No Name, Nerd Stop, Miss Moody, Suzuki, Heavy Z, String Bean, Psycho Mantis. Thank you guys. Thank you. Man, thank you. I hate to end abruptly. I really do, but I can see him walking through my through my little balcony. Thank you guys for coming today. I appreciate and love all you guys. And I have a new video on Boss Man Jack coming in like 2 or 3 days. 2 days for the members, 3 days for the normal people. Happy Sunday, everybody. Be easy and enjoy your day today.
Pasta and yogurt, it tastes like heaven. And we eating pasta and I just started there. Yeah. We've had the careers before. They call us a lethal weapon. You brandish an unsheathed sword. Plain hero, Roroni, Keshin. We kicked it aside of your door. Use the one who will get to 7. Where was that vibrato? You had a hot minute ago. And we got ups, but I wouldn't say we beat. How the saying go, it's a two-way street. Get me on the pipe and you know they had a tweak. I'm just trying to lay my name, you get what I'm speaking. We entertain the masses and anywhere the weekend. There's some asshole think that you can press the lead and put the whole squad down, get out within the weekend. But we stars, boys, so continue going see. We've ended careers before. They call us a lethal weapon. You brandish an unsheathed sword. Play hero, Roroni, Keshin. We kicked it aside of your door. Use the one who will get to 7. Where was that vibrato? You had a hot minute ago. Talk big game till you learn it ain't one. Got your nails on this track's another freight ton. Not a single dub, so you gotta make one. G get domino, trying to cook some great stuff. You can keep talking, this be the season. We're hot and we down and new in our treasures. While casually pressing your buttons, you keep pretending and nothing. But we can tell you we button drop the end now, so the poker. But your face looking all stuffed and we calling out all the bluffs. And we telling you what is left and we saying enough's enough. But you trying to keep acting tough. If you really think that you run, let me tell you, you ain't the one. Cause the song will be nothing speakers and the whole team finna pump it, y'all. We've ended careers before. They call us a lethal weapon. You brandish an unsheathed sword. Played hero, Roroni, Keshin. We kicked it aside of your door. Use the one who will get to 7.